the crafty rat with a spinning light, turning the broken into something bright.
Hey guys, welcome to the Mischief. I'm the Crafty Rat. Right, yeah, I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as possible without coughing over everyone. As a lot of you know, I've been a little bit under the weather recently with a respiratory infection. I've still got the most awful cough. Yeah, and it's not shifting. But apart from the cough, I'm actually not feeling too bad. My usual miserable self, anyway. Right, so everybody, please feel sorry for Chris. Please. The poor thing. Right, I've had a little bit of a crafter's block. Still experiencing crafter's block. And it's what time is it? It's afternoon on Thursday. This video's going tomorrow. And yeah, I kind of need to get something done. Now, I was going to do UV resin. I did have an idea, but I didn't convey my idea clearly enough to poor Chris. So, yeah, he's in the middle of sorting out my craft room again, and we're not entirely sure where my bits are that I wanted to do. Anyway, so I've had to completely, utterly rethink what I'm doing, and I have no idea if this is going to work. I know in Discord that I'm in, I do mention I really struggle with colours and what colours go together. People are very, very nice and say that, you know, my colours are great. I have a little bit of imposter, or a huge imposter syndrome, and I do always question my colours. So again, I apologise if this is going to come off that way. But Chris went through, I've got, let's have a look. I've got one huge, like, 90-litre box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 50-litre boxes. And 2 probably 70-litre boxes that I'm looking in that direction behind me. Completely chock-a-block full of moulds. 90% I've never used before. So, what did I do? I made Chris go and get me a random one out. So why not? Oh, it's got me a really, really, really nice one. So this is one that I believe it either came from Temu, but because I have used Shein a little bit in the past, so it might have come from there. Sorry for the noise. So it's a little bowl, and it's got a really nice pattern on it. Now, I'm doing this because why not? So, what colours am I doing? I mentioned my little bit of colour issues. Looked across. I might actually put a photograph, get Chris to put a photograph in, because I've got they're like these shoe shelving units that usually go in garages. Blue metal, plywood, probably about 2 feet long. They're huge. Anyway, I've got one shelf completely chock-a-block with resin and Ecopore and yeah, just full. And the one below, I've got all my colours. And I noticed what's he done with what? Ooh, it's just behind me. These. I don't remember ever seeing these before. Obviously I have. So, ooh, that'd be nice. Only problem is, this is what I said, exact words. The bowl's a little bit mature for neon. Yes, I actually said that. That means us mature people, not including myself, because Witchcrafter is mature. Sorry, I'm trying to get hair off. But I kept looking at it. So anyway, I kept looking over at the neons. So I figured I'm just going to do some pigment pastes. And I've got these 3 from Just Resin. Just Resin's Australian. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, postage is like, it's not too expensive, but the speed in which it turns up. I have things coming across from Australia much quicker than from within the UK. It's crazy. And if I'm going on a bit, I apologise. Chris has left me on my own whilst he's sorting stuff out. So, got 3 of these. I'm going to be using Starlight Violet. Going to be using Pale Lavender. And I'm going to be using Purple Jasmine. Now, I absolutely love this one. I think this is one of my favourite Just Resin ones that I've got. I don't have that many, but from the ones I've got that. I was going to use this because this is my second favourite, but I'm not using that one. It's just there because it's my favourite, one of my favourites. So I'm using these. Used these 2 before. This one I haven't, so I'm going to have to take the lid off, and that's no doubt going to get messy. But I couldn't shake the neon. So this is probably where it's going to completely mess it up. Sorry, I'm using some neon. I figured this is more than likely just going to be for me. I am wanting to start selling my stuff. Maybe if it turns out all right, I might consider it, but I'm putting some neon in. Scarlet red. So no idea how this is going to turn out. It's, as I say, crafter's block. No idea what I'm doing. It is what it is. Right, okay. So before I get on with that, my last video where I did the crocodile, which Amelia has nicked, I literally took it out of the craft room just after I demoulded it for you guys, and she'd already stolen it. Yeah, well, I did say I probably should have shown it in the video, but I didn't. I made another clock with the background because I'm trying to do something with the clock. But I didn't show it, and Chris forgot to put photographs in it. So this is the clock that I made, and I'm in love with it. So yeah, that's the clock I made. Do love this bottom bit though. Yeah, I love it. There we go. So if you saw the crocodile on my last video, that's what I did with all the excess. These blooming hairs. Seriously. This is what happens when you have so many animals and molting humans, as in me, in a confined space. Right, so what am I doing with this bowl, apart from not having a clue? I am going to be... no idea how much this mould takes. Probably going to make up about 140 mils and pray. I've got to split it down into majority 3 cups with the neon a little bit, although I'm not sure if I'm going to, we'll see. So I'm splitting it down into 4 cups. Make it simple, 4 cups. Right, so yeah. Splitting it down, mixing it up, and just pouring one colour at a time and switching and going for it from there. So super straightforward pour. It has to be because I'm really... yeah. My craft room's a little bit cold. And Chris was like, do you want me to put the heater on? I'm like, nah, I'll be right. Janet, do you want me to put the heater on? No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm cold. So, now, before I put you on Zoomies and leave you to Chris's music, which is probably a lot better than all my waffle, just a note, comment, because I don't normally do this. When you're using pigment pastes... why did I open the one that's not open? She says this one is open. Right. It's all thick and gloopy. With pigment paste, they always need a really good mix. So I'll probably do that off camera. This stuff is thick. So yeah, they all... I'm gonna give up. No, I'm not. So when you're using pigment pastes, they always need a really good mix. So just bear that in mind. So I shall now put you on Chris's Zoomies. And I will be back once I've mixed up my resin. I'm probably going to do 140 mils and hope it's a little bit too much and not enough. And yeah, I will be back to mix the colours in. So yeah, I think that's everything I need to say. Oh yeah, shut up waffling. Right, back in a few.
She walked in grinning, clay on her hand. Said the crafty rat's got a brand new plan. 2-for-1 special, what could go wrong? First try flop, so she made it a song. Hey! The crafty rat with a 2-for-1. The first one failed, so she had more fun. It's not just a bowl, it's a grown-up piece. A little bit wild, a little tongue-in-cheek. Got stories in the curves and secrets in the seams. We laugh and we blush, you wouldn't mind me. Nikki just cackled, Lula turned red. Is that what I think is all that she said? Got a few wrinkles and maybe more use. Depends on the angle, depends on the mood. Oh yeah, the crafty rat with a 2-for-1. The first one failed, so she had more fun. It's not just a bowl, it's a mature resin piece. It is wrinkles too and a wicked streak. Nikki and Lula, we will say it true. We could call it rib for a laugh or two, yeah. Pass it around, try not to stare. Art gets a little spicy around here. Raise your glass to the ones who create, turning last night's joke into tomorrow's favorite chef. A crafty rat with a 2-for-1. The first one failed, so she had more fun. It's not just a bowl, it's a grown-up piece. A little bit bold, a little therapy. Nikki and Lula, yeah, they're in on it too. If you know, you know, and if you don't, now you do.
Right, yeah, as you can see, it's not here. I've got both Chris and Ella behind me. Ella's giggling. Why? What's going on? Yeah, Chris is messing. With the leftovers of this, trust me, there's a reason this is happening. Chris made this. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it is beautiful. Is that showing through on the camera?
I think so.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's got a ribbed texture. Please, no comments. I kind of forgot about that. So, let's see what it's like. Now, I actually want to do this again, so I'm going to do it again now. Well, not now, once I've demoulded it. I mean, it looks pretty. There's loads loads and loads and loads and loads of air bubbles. Yeah, that's something I wanted to mention. I am going to be using, sorry, handing it off to Chris. I am going to be using a different colour because this stuff, I'm really struggling to mix it in, and I didn't like what it's done with the one I've just demolded. So I'm not going to be using this one. You'll have probably seen I used this instead, which is what I said I wasn't going to do. So I'm going to be using the same colours. I'm even going to be using the, what's it called? Neon. Yeah, I'm even going to be using the neon. Might use a bit more neon, actually. So, rather, nothing different from what I was doing before. I'm quite literally going to pause the camera, mix the resin up, and do the exact same. So hopefully, after Chris's zoomy music, it'll be less air bubbles. So catch you in a few.
The Crafty rat with a 2-for-1 deal. First one flop, but it sweetened the feel. And she just laughed, said, baby, that's how it goes. I turned a little misfire to a private show. Oh, the Crafty rat with a 2-for-1. First one failed, so she had more fun. It's not just a bowl, it's a grown-up piece. Got a story, got some age, got that slow release. Yeah, calves and butts, they know the scene. Call it rib, call it rough, call it in between. The Crafty rat with a 2-for-1. First one failed, so she had more fun. Oh, yeah. He's got wrinkles too, like a favorite shirt. Says we earned every line, every stain, every hurt. She just winks, we're not kids, that's our masterpiece. Every chip, every curve, that's our kind of piece. The Crafty rat with a 2-for-1. First one failed, so she had more fun. It's not just a bowl, it's a mature resin piece. Got a past, got some sass, never aims to please. Yeah, calves and butts, they raise a toast to the crack, to the yacht, to the ones they love most. The Crafty rat with a 2-for-1. First one failed, so she had more fun.
Right, so these are done. Still got loads of bubbles, but can't be as bad as this one. So, right, I did get this poured from the excess. Ooh, 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 ooh. I really like that. Hang on, I'm on my own again. I'm not sure the camera's picking it up. I'm hoping if I hold it like this, Chris can zoom in close to see if you can see what I'm seeing, but it's sparkly. Right, let's get this out. I'm a bit nervous with these bubbles, but you know. Yeah, there's loads of bubbles on this. Nyang. I have to see what I can do about that. Oh, it's very sparkly. Well, I definitely prefer it to this one. I mean, the colours are pretty much the same. But there's the hints of the orange, which is what I wanted. Yeah, might get Chris to sand this bottom bit. I mean, the top bit is pretty much perfect. And again, the sparkle on this is really cool. Now, when I poured both of these, I did pour them immediately. I know a lot of my videos recently I've been waiting for the resin to thicken up and all that malarkey. But I didn't want to this time because I did want some of the, you know, I didn't want definite lines between the colours. And I actually think I got, the colour-wise, what I wanted. So, even though there's all these bubbles, which are really annoying, but I think Chris made a comment to me yesterday, he's actually going to sand this edge down. So, it's ribbed at the moment, but it won't be. But I do think that'll probably be better once this is done. So, I think, finally, this is it. It is 8 o'clock Friday morning. This video is going up this afternoon, so yay. But I think that's it for this week's Friday video. Not bad. Well, I do say not bad for, what is it? Crafter's block. I had writer's block in my head. I was like, what's the crafter's version? Crafter's block. Yeah, I'm loving the colours. I'm glad I added the orange. It's not neon, but oh, where's the light? Christopher, my darling. Where's the light so I can highlight the neon? Right next to me.
Another one in front of you.
Another one in front of me. Okay. So how do I need to turn the other lights off?
Probably. Another one in front of you.
Yeah.
I'll put that one.
I don't think I can see it. Oh yeah, you can if I hold it slightly there. You can. Oh, that's kind of cool. I know Chris said this. The bottom of this one does it. I can't really see much in the other. So yeah, I'm glad I added the extra orange on this one. Right. So, that is it, as I say, again, for this week's Friday video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you didn't mind me showing my second attempt. And I shall catch you for the next video, which will be on Sunday. It's School Sunday. So I will catch you then. Bye, guys.
In a little shed by the railroad track, She's turning nothing into something that lasts. Resin pours like a flowing dream under the glow of a dim kerosene. Glitter jars and colors so stark shimmer like stars in the deep dark park. Her hands stained with the art she weaves, a touch of magic in the things she